YouTube cracking down on AI. Let's talk about it. You know, in my times of being a content creator, which is not that long, I've grown to learn that you have to constantly stay on point and stay researching what is, our content game. Not just on the type of content that you do, but also how these platforms recognize the content that they want to push forward in the forefront of their platform. You know what I mean? Just like YouTube. YouTube is now cracking down on AI generated content and also content that may be put together in a sense of not really having too much realism, almost like botted content, if that makes any sense. They're pretty much saying that anything that is a constant full AI videos or platforms, they're not going to give them the eligibility to actually get paid from that content. So they're saying, y'all start doing them baby videos consistently. Y'all start doing these AI generated, content a lot. They're not going to allow you to monetize from that. You know what I mean? And I, to be honest, I think YouTube is doing something fabulous. I said in a couple of my videos that discusses AI, I said it. AI is not going to replace the human being. It's not going to happen. You can try it all you want. But in my opinion, real companies, real creators, people who really understand what we offer as creative human beings, they're not going to make that change of trying to do everything AI. A portion of it, yes. A good portion of it, absolutely. But they're not going to take away the true creators of what we do. And YouTube, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, has always set themselves and their business structure to highlight new creators, even with their updates of their algorithms and what they look for. If you actually follow it, like I've had the privilege of following that since I've been a content creator, when they give you updates, they're telling you what they're looking for. They're telling you what they like. They're telling you what is going to get your channel flagged. They tell you what's going to get your channel demonetized or what's not attractive about your channel that you may want to change or adjust. And they actually put original organic content, even before they just mentioned it a week ago. They actually been doing that for a while. A lot of my videos, the edited videos that I put together, edited in the terms of I'll get on my Final Cut Pro and I'll edit it, put my intros and things like that. It get great views for what I do. Excuse me. It gets great views for what I do, but sometimes my organic videos where I just prop my camera up, my iPhone, and I just press record and talk my ish, those videos be going. You know why? It's because I do it in real time. YouTube recognizes that and know it's me. It's my real thoughts. It's my real opinions. And it looks like they put me in the front of the algorithm, whatever that means. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in the stages of me just being organic. I don't care about numbers and views and all that, even though I need for y'all to like and subscribe, show love. But I care more about comments. Like, what are you saying about my videos? Let's have a conversation. If anybody knows me on my channel, no, I'll be having conversations with people. I'm commenting on as many comments as I can, if not all of them. And that's the engagement that I feel like YouTube wants to see people in real time giving their real thoughts, their reactions. And they're not flagging reaction videos. Let's be clear. They're not flagging reaction videos. What they're doing is they're trying to make sure that when you go and you search YouTube, that you're getting the authentic, real content first. There is still going to be AI things there, especially people reviewing AI and talking about AI. That's still going to be there. But all of those AI videos where you don't want to use a real human element, they're saying that you can still put it up, but you're probably not gonna get monetized. You're not gonna be able to monetize off that content. Or if you are able to monetize off that content, they're probably not gonna it's not gonna be in your favor, is all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? At the same time, you guys have to remember this. Since AI has been somewhat of a new thing, you know, in the industry, when you upload your YouTube videos, it asks you, is this AI content? It's asking you. The same way it asks you whether this is for kids or not, it asks you if it's AI generated content. It asks you to specify that in the settings. You know what I mean? So it's been tracking the type of content that you put up on your channel this whole time for the past couple of years. So it's now recognizing what's AI and what's not. All they're trying to do is get the real human beings to get the real money. Now, you could argue if the pay is enough or not. I'm a new creator for the past 2 years or so I don't know about that part. I just got into my YouTuber program, so hopefully, I'll start seeing some dollars that, other people might see. You know what I mean? I don't know too much about that to even indulge in that, but what I can say is YouTube has been very helpful in pushing my content and some of my other colleagues' content to the front because it's organic, it's honest, it's real. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we need. That's what we need. You know what I mean? I don't know about other platforms. I'll see what's going on. Of course, the other platforms, they accept the AI content and people go crazy off that. But just like my music, just like how I approach life, I love the organic approach. Sorry, I just love the organic approach, and I'm happy for creators that are on YouTube building their platforms and doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? So, man, thank you, YouTube, and thank you to all my small creators and all my creators that's doing things the organic way. Last thing before I go. Doing this content stuff is difficult. It's difficult in the sense of you have to be consistent. You have to find something that's consistent and really get at it. On top of that, you have to do your research. Do your research. First off, I appreciate everybody that's on my comments that corrects me on things that I don't get right. If I miss a particular fact or it's something that I get wrong, thank you for correcting me. This is always a conversation between me and my supporters and my subscribers. And I don't know everything. So thank you for correcting me. Don't get mad at me when I get something wrong. Just a human being. I'm not AI, so I get things wrong. But you have to constantly stay on point and stay doing your research. And, it can get frustrating at times. It can definitely get frustrating. But don't stop. Don't stop. Because so many times I realize that there's somebody watching or listening or going through some of the same things that we go through, especially me. There's been comments where people say, yo, thank you for this. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Because sometimes as a creator, sometimes you feel like you're alone. You feel like everybody's doing something else different and they don't see what you see. Sometimes you don't feel like you're connecting with people. And those comments and messages and those phone calls from people that do know me, that watch my content, I appreciate that. And I want to keep this thing going. And if you're a creator out there, I want you to keep it going. Keep it going. WORKLOAD. Keep it rocking. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is something that if you do it right, along with these other platforms, if you do it right, you can be able to make a good amount of, income for whatever you got going with your family. From the kids to the grown-ups. especially the people over 40. And I'll make a video about that and we'll talk about that. People that's over 35, 40, YouTube is definitely a thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think YouTube is doing something good for the creators? Do you think it's something different? Let me know in the comments. I talk back. And make sure that you become a member. I got some content that's coming on my members only list. So make sure you become a member. It's starting at $3.99, you know what I'm saying? And I got another tier above that, but I'm dropping new exclusives on my members only. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Workload.